Is it true that the Talmud, a collection of many books of rabbinic literature, commentary on scripture, folklore, tradition, legal discussion, is it true that the Talmud has some very, very harsh things to say about Jesus? Probably so, but there is some debate about it. It should not surprise us, though, because Jesus was maligned in his lifetime and rejected by some of the Jewish leadership, and some spoke evil words about him then, saying that he worked miracles by the power of Satan. So it shouldn't surprise us afterwards that Jewish leaders would say harsh things about Jesus and believe harsh things. It doesn't make it right, but it shouldn't surprise us. Here's what Jesus said in Matthew chapter 10. Matthew 10:25, it is enough, he says, for the disciple to be like his teacher and the servant like his master. If they have called the master of the house, speaking of him, Beelzebub, like Satan himself, how much more will they malign those of his household? So, first we know that Jesus was maligned and his name was spoken against while he was alive. It's no surprise that there are Jewish leaders who rejected him, who continued to speak evil about him. Number two, over the course of centuries, as the Jewish people continued to resist the message of Jesus as a nation, and as Christianity became the dominant religion, then the church began to persecute the Jews. Earlier, the Jews were persecuting the Christians. Now the Christians were persecuting the Jews, and this increased Jewish animosity towards Jesus and Christians. Now, the debate is, does the Talmud speak about the same Jesus, or is there another Jesus, because it was a very common name? The Talmud has some very, very harsh things to say about a particular Jesus, and says that he was a sorcerer and an idolater who deceived, that he was the son of a whore, that his mother Mary slept with a Roman soldier so that he was born out of wedlock. And if it's the same Jesus that's being spoken of, it says that he's burning in excrement in hell. Yes, that's actually in the Talmud, if it's speaking about the same Jesus in these various passages. Some scholars say it is. Some scholars say it's not. There are rabbis that say we really don't know either way. But as offensive and ugly as that is, please understand that would be less than 1% of 1% of the content of the Talmud, which is not there primarily to attack Jesus, but to talk about Jews and the law. If, in fact, it does mention Jesus in those passages, it's ugly, it's wrong, all the more reason to reach Jewish people, to tell them who Jesus really is. We can help you do that. Go to our website, askdrbrown.org. Many Jewish links to help you.
With over 10,000 titles, it would be impossible for us to show you everything on pureflix.com. But let's give it a shot.